你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247，这是今天的新闻。
Xiao Zhan wins the lawsuit. Heizi's name was published in the newspaper, and the pull behind the virtual ID also dragged his family into the water. Recently, the term Xiao Zhan sued the black and won the lawsuit quickly appeared on the hot search. It turned out that Xiao Zhan and a man named the case of Cong Siqi's dispute over the liability for internet infringement of the sunspot has been concluded and gave the verdict. 1. The defendant should stop the infringement of Xiao Zhan's right of reputation and delete the infringing speech. 2. Cong Mo needs to issue a statement to apologize to Xiao Zhan. 3. Compensation for Xiao Zhan's mental damage, 15,000 yuan and a reasonable expenditure of 17,170 yuan for rights protection. The total is less than 30,000 yuan. Congratulations to Xiao Zhan for his success in defending his rights. Although I feel that the cost of doing evil is a bit low, a small regret, but fans only need to wait quietly and keep the evidence. The rest is handed over to Xiao Zhan and his studio. Although in the past when the defendant unilaterally insulted wildly, not many netizens know his virtues, because it's just a pull behind the virtual ID. But now, out of this stigma, parents, relatives and friends and people I know and don't know all saw him. The usual virtues on the internet are really big clubs to be exaggerated. Just press the family's face on the ground, to drag your family into the water. Your parents give you a mouth to let you eat and drink, not to make you spray dirty. To give you a pair of eyes is to let you see more clearly, not to make you pretend to be blind. When you gave you the name Cong Siqi, it's not for you to learn to curse, abuse, insult and slander. Finally, the internet is not a place outside the law. Don't get a life, long taint for a moment's refreshment, and hope that others will learn from it. Xiao Zhan once said, accept all well-intentioned criticism and correct, but this is not to indulge the sunspot to act arbitrarily. Don't let the sunspots have a fluke mentality so far. You see if the next report from the studio will be you. You can make yourself like this without surfing the internet. It was as if he had a deep hatred with the artists. As a result, people don't even recognize you. There is no intersection in reality. In the end, it was also involved in a lawsuit, which is embarrassing. Whether as a fan or as an ordinary person, seeing cyber rioters put on the cloak of the internet can bully decent people to nowhere. They all feel the innocence and hardship of defending their rights. Or, you don't like to hate him, but please respect. Did not force you to like him, but it's troublesome to accumulate virtue. Whether you can say what you should say or not, please use your conscience to judge it. He is the same as you, the child of his parents. His parents will also feel distressed, so please be kind. For those who don't chase stars, whoever floats and sinks in the entertainment circle never cares. But for fans, in March of 20 years, when the overwhelming storm is coming, watching all kinds of slanders on the internet, I feel very uncomfortable. But on the internet, I still have a clear conscience and never I have ever cursed Heizi, because Xiao Zhan led us to Xiangyang. I just remember that fans at the time asked over and over again, where is my battle? What about my big fight? Until he Hong Mazan appeared. I burst into tears in an instant, and saw the sentence in his interview, Xiao Zhan, you have to live well. It's really uncomfortable. Later, light spots, public welfare, small stoves and red strings comforted the hearts of Peter Pan. Also entrusted countless concerns and blessings. Every bit of Xiao Zhan's news, every appearance makes people pay attention. I still remember that when I woke up in the middle of the night, I touched my phone to see if there were any black hot surges. Then you can go to sleep. The appearance of the Red Sea is extremely moving. Watching the video over and over that night, I was crying. Now, the sky is finally lit up, seeing him getting better and stronger, he slowly felt relieved. Written at the end. I hope everyone can be less hostile and more positive. You can dislike, you cannot pay attention, you can criticize, but please don't spread rumors or slander. Don't slander and abuse. Don't do small things for good, and do not do small things for evil. Finally, I hope Xiao Zhan and Xiao Zhan fans are healthy, smoothly, getting better and better. By the way, I am looking forward to the rest of my life on 9.8. Please advise me. He'll share it here today. See you tomorrow. If you guys like me, you can just click and follow. I will update it every day.